Watch this. See, this financial increase, watch this now. Watch this. This financial increase, don't get it twisted now. Yeah, you're going to get the 217 back, but I don't need you to stop right there now. Because see, I need you to recognize the fact that the way the Lord is going to increase your finances, he's not going to send money falling out the sky. And some of y'all are like me, you've had to teach your children money don't grow on trees. But you know what this increase in finance is? God is moving you to expanded opportunities for sustained financial increase. In other words, he's going to open up your clientele where you got so much you got to turn it down. That's sustained increase. That's when the Lord extends your opportunities where you get so overloaded that you got to hire a partner to help you with the increase that God sends your way. I'm just trying to talk to the people that really want to walk in the blessing and favor of God. See, I'm trying to talk to the folk that ain't just dependent on their income tax return. I said, I'm just trying to talk to the people that ain't just waiting for that one time a year where Uncle Sam can give you a little something back. Baby, I ain't dependent on my uncle. I'm dependent on my father. Because Uncle Sam ain't gonna never be fair with me, and my father will always be gracious with me. Somebody say increase. Increase. Don't get it twisted now. Increase is not always increase. Increase ain't always moving from 20 to 25. Can I give you the extended version of what increase is? Increase is when the Lord positions your life where you won't have to spend what sometimes you have to spend. Because if the Lord keeps some stuff off of you, to worry about moving from 20 to 25 because the Lord can sustain this 20 and I'm able to do more with my 20 than I'm able to do with my 25. Y'all slow, but increase has more to do with in receiving more. Increase has a preventive anointing. God will keep some stuff out of your life where you won't have to spend extra money, and y'all, that's increase. Let me help you. Let me help you. When you ain't got to come up with bail money to get your son out of jail. When you've gone through a whole year and your transmission didn't play out on you. When you've gone through a whole year and you didn't have to replace your washer or your dryer. I'm just trying to talk to who I'm talking to. See, you so busy looking for more to come in. But what is the Lord helping you to sustain right now where you are? Look at somebody and say, that's increase right there. That's increase when I don't have to spend what I already have. Somebody know he'll keep that hoopty running another year. It may be raggedy, it may be sounding bad, folk may be talking about me, windows can't roll down, my air don't work in the summer, but it's still rolling. Look at somebody and say, it may be raggedy, but it's paid for. I ain't got no note on it, and every dollar I don't have to spend is an increase. You can look for an increase in your finances. But deacons, I gotta hurry because I'm putting some folk to sleep. But I gotta tell you also now, alongside of receiving this increase in your finances, you now must respect what I call the integrity of your favor. Pastor Towers, watch how quiet it gets. So I'm gonna need for y'all who know I'm preaching the truth to not leave me by myself. Whether you know this or not, you've heard me teach this over and over again, but I need to tell you again. There is a certain system and there is a certain protocol that's in place that determines and activates the measure of favor in your life. There's a system, there's a protocol by which God operates to establish, to activate the level or the measure of favor in your life. Put Bible on it. When you read Matthew 25, around verse 14 through 29, God provides us with what I call the structural integrity of how increase and how favor is measured out in our lives. When you read Matthew 25, beginning at verse 14, you will discover that that is what I call the 5-2-1 principle, where the master takes three people and he places in their hand. In one hand, he gives somebody 5. In another hand, he gives somebody 2. And then in somebody else's hand, he only gives it 1. Watch, here it is. Here's the protocol of your measure of favor. Levels of favor are released based upon your level of maturity and ability to manage them. Because when you read verse 15, he gave to every one of them based upon their ability to be able to handle it. So that's why you can't be hating if you got 1 in your hand and God gave me 5. No, God determines the level of favor in our lives based on your level of maturity and your level to your ability to be able to manage what you have in your hand. See, you don't like this? You don't like it? You don't like it? But it's a biblical principle. Watch this. The $200,000 annual salary is only realized based upon how you managed the $20,000 annual salary. See, I'm just trying to help the mature people, because there's some folk in here who trying to make God be a lie and do something contrary to what he has established in his word. No, if you're not mature enough to be able to handle a $200,000 job, he's not going to promote you to it, because here you are on your $20,000 job and you won't even show up to work on time. No. Here you are on a dream house, but you won't even keep your apartment clean. Here you are on a new car and you got trash in your back seat and can't get to nothing in your trunk because you don't even know how to take care of what you already have. Yeah, go on, help us, preacher. See, I just want us to understand that there is a system and there is a protocol by which God operates. Okay. So let me help you. The management of your current level, how you doing with where you are now, determines the level you're promoted to in the future. How you handling it right now determines how far God is going to take you in the future. Because favor will not take you where integrity and maturity won't keep you. Y'all heard me say this a few weeks ago. Some of y'all are thankful that the Lord did not give you certain things when you were young and foolish and much more foolish than you are now. But now that you have grown and matured into some things, you know that now you're able to better handle and manage another level of favor than you were 20 years ago. Y'all. Beloved, let you in on a secret. You don't have to lie. You don't have to steal. You ain't got to boost. Y'all know what boosting is. You don't have to connive. You don't have to embezzle. You don't have to hide. You don't have to trick anybody. You ain't got to use anybody. You don't have to manipulate or prostitute your way to blessing and favor. Just be a good steward of what you're working with now and watch God take you to another level. I really wish I had a witness in the house who knows that if I just water my little yard, my little patch of grass right now, God will raise me to a pasture if I take care of what I got right now. Look at somebody and tell them, work with what you're working with now. Work with what you're working with now. Come on, help me. Tell them, work with what you're working with now. Quit trying to get some more. Just manage what you got right now, because that's what determines where the Lord is going to take you. I'm going to close, but I'm going to say this to you. Try this secret. Seriously, try this secret. Try it. I dare you to try it. Treat, watch this. Treat the level you're on now. Treat it like it's the level that you're wanting to be on in the future. And watch God start doing the remarkable and the incredible in your life, because he's not going to release you into another level of favor and blessing until you mature enough and you're able to manage it properly. All right. When you start treating the level that you're on now, here you are wanting to be the boss. Here you are want promotion, wanting to be the supervisor. Start treating your position that you in now. Start preparing yourself to go to the level where you know God is about to take you. I wish I had a teacher in the place in here. That's how teachers advance and promote their students. It's when they have proven that they're able to master the material on the level that they are on now. So the question is, can you really handle increase in your life? Because if there is no integrity, God will not trust you with increase. Ooh, y'all got the preacher struggling bad this morning. Start treating the level you're on now like it's the level you're wanting to be on in the future. Single woman, you really want a husband? Start walking with a marriage anointing on your life and see what happens. Keep. Oh, no, I better not say that because I'll get in trouble. Treat the level that you're on now like it's the level that you're believing God to take you in the future. And when you operate from that kind of posture and that kind of discipline, lastly, you know what you do? You place an impact on your faith. Who am I helping in the room this morning? Beloved, you've heard me say this before. Faith, somebody say faith. Watch this now. Faith is what appropriates or releases the blessing. The blessing is already available. Your faith now has to mature to the level where it can activate this level of blessing in your life. Applied faith releases favor. The level, thank you. The level of faith that you release is the level of favor that God releases in your life. Applied faith releases favor. I can't even ask God to save my soul until I release faith in Him to do so. Faith releases my blessing. It's your seed. Don't just look at it as, man, $217. No. It's your seed of faith that motivates you to give. Because you have learned that the real blessing is not in receiving. The real blessing is having the ability to sow your seed. And God gets so excited about you being willing to give it that the blessing is residual, because the blessing is in the giving, but God says you still got a right to receive it. So you sow your seed of faith, and you sow it in faith so that you can give, and then so that you can receive. Watch this. Somebody say faith. Watch this. Seed sowing is not just you doing what the preacher told you to do.
That's right.
You're gonna allow somebody to tell you just being a groupie, you just doing what that preacher told you. You need to resist and rebuke that spirit out of your life and out of your influence. Because your seed sowing is an act of faith that goes against what you see in the natural. And your seed of faith enables you to believe God for what you see in the spirit. It takes faith to see what I don't see. It takes faith for me to see that something is going to happen, even though it don't look in the natural like it's about to happen. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, and it is the evidence of the stuff that I cannot see. I wish I had some witnesses in the house. Is there some stuff that you can't see in the natural right now, but in the faith you can see it coming to pass? Somebody say faith. Somebody say faith. Lord, help me close properly. Corey Ten Boom says that faith is the radar that sees through the fog. Somebody else says that faith is like Wi-Fi. It's invisible, but it has the power to connect me to what I need. Martin King Jr. said, faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase. But Michael Martin came right along Martin King and says, but every step of faith takes you to a higher level. Your faith don't tell you you can't afford 217. Your faith says, I got to come up with 217 because I can't wait to see what God is about to do in my life. Is there anybody in the house that knows that faith will work? Look at somebody and tell them faith will work. I need you to high five 5 people and tell them faith still works. Faith will make your son stop using dope. Faith will make your girl stop understand her potential. Faith will heal sick bodies. Faith will open blind eyes. Folk will make folk get out of wheelchairs. Faith will keep you from going crazy. Faith will keep your family together. Faith will keep your house from foreclosure. Faith will keep the repo man away. Faith will pay your child's college tuition. Faith will dry up kidney disease. Faith will cure diabetes, cancer, and AIDS. Faith will break addictions. Faith will deliver the homosexual. Faith will set the alcoholic free. Faith will eliminate migraine headaches. Faith will regulate blood pressure. Faith will correct that thyroid problem. Faith calls walls to fall. Faith calls chains to break. Faith calls yokes to be destroyed. Is there anybody that's in the house this morning that got enough faith to believe the incredible? I need you to touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, you sitting beside somebody that's expecting the remarkable, that's expecting the incredible. I'm believing that God will do what he said he will do. Now go ahead and get ready. Go ahead and get ready. Go ahead and get ready. Get ready for your breakthrough. Get ready for your blessing. Get ready for your healing. Get ready for your deliverance. It's a seed of faith. It's not just what I can and cannot afford in my budget.
Right. That's right.
You're going to spend more than 217
Yeah. Come on now.
on all the Christmas parties you're going to try to attend. You're going to spend more than 217 by trying to have dinner at your house. Feeding folk that's going to talk about your food anyway. So you might as well go ahead and put $217 in good use, sowing towards your future, believing God to do something in 217 that you've been expecting him to do in 216. Oh my God. Slide your arm around somebody's shoulder and say these words. Neighbor, the rain in 2016 is connected to your harvest in 2017. In other words, you had to go through the rain in order to get to the harvest. Woo! Did you hear what I just said? It had to rain this year. Tell somebody my rain is connected to my harvest. I had to go through the storm and rain. I had to experience some loss. I had to have my heart broken because it's connected to my harvest. Come on, open your mouth and talk to yourself now. I said open your mouth and talk to yourself. Say the rain is connected to my harvest. I said open your mouth and just talk to yourself. Say the rain is connected to my harvest. I've got to weather the storm. I got to go through the rain. I've got to wear my umbrella because my rain is connected to my harvest. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for the Lord to move me to another level of blessing. My rain is producing my harvest. 125 people ought to just thank God for the rain. I know you're excited about your harvest, but you better thank God for your rain. Thank God for your struggle. Thank God for the straining. Thank God for the disappointment, because you wouldn't be who you are now. It's raining. It's raining. But the rain is designed to produce your harvest. You have a right to expect something when you give. And I just want to very passionately and personally encourage every individual to take the next 6 days and rally your troops and come up with your 217. I'm believing that there are some folks streaming live, and next Sunday morning you're gonna go online and sow seeds too. And collectively, between us and those streaming live and those who like to be associated with Oak Spring, even they may not be members of this church, I'm believing that you can sow in this good ground. But I need some folk to help me believe and speak it into existence that no less than 500 individuals will participate in the seed sowing campaign. I see little faith produces little favor, but a whole lot of faith produces a whole lot of favor. Oak Spring, I know we can do it. One more time, I know that we can get it done. So let's come next Sunday prepared individually but corporately to give in faith, by faith, a seed of faith. giving our seed instruction, calling out a particular harvest in your life. And if you operate responsibly in faith, God is obligated to respond to you in favor. God still responds greatly to the faith of his children.